What's up everybody, Coach Kyle here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and look back at old videos. There's a ton of them. As a running coach, part of my job is to do research so my athletes don't have to, and then I kind of filter out what works, what doesn't work, what might not work, what might work for them, and what they shouldn't care about. And today, I want to talk about beetroot juice. And if you don't know, it's kind of been, in the news. It's kind of been like a big thing in the past 5 years or so with endurance sport and supplementation, and it's beetroot juice. And so I've got some notes up on my computer here, and I just kind of want to go through them, tell you what I have found. And so what I do is when I when I write like a long-term schedule for somebody, a custom training schedule, the rundown I call it, I include, so like the month out, I include like here's how to carb load, and 3 weeks out I include details on should you supplement with beetroot juice for your race or not. And so here's what you need to know. First off, beetroot juice or its supplements, the main thing is it's a dietary nitrate supplement or food source. It's been growing in popularity. Inorganic nitrate is abundant in green leafy vegetables, so spinach is a high source of nitrates. Eating spinach, beets, beetroot juice, beetroot powder can, according to the research, reduce the oxygen cost of submaximal, so not like 200-meter sprinting exercise, and can, in some circumstances, enhance exercise tolerance and performance. Let's see. So typically, the duration of exercise that beetroot juice has been shown to be most optimal for, most helpful for, is, for most people, we're going to say 5K distance and shorter. So if you're going to have a half marathon, a 10 miler, even a 10K, supplementing with beetroot juice probably can't hurt, but according to the research, it might not be as beneficial as if you were to use it for a 5K or a 1 mile race, for example. So how do you take beetroot juice? You have two main options. You can buy the bottles of it, which is really expensive. The bottles are like $5, maybe more each, and they're typically 400 to 800 milliliters, and that's a day's worth. That's how much you want in a day. So they're not cheap. Let's say they're $8 each. That's, over a week, you're gonna spend $50, $100 on beetroot juice for just a small percentage increase in your time. Is it worth it? Probably not. What I've done is I've bought powder, like Beet Elite or Beat It maybe, Beat Elite is definitely one. That's the one I've had, and it's very economical. It's way cheaper than the juice. You can store it for the future. And what I've done is I've just supplemented with that for the 2 weeks pre-race. And the powder will last you, all year long for every race that you need, really. So that's what I've done. When it comes to that, just follow the instructions on the bottle for quantity. But typically you want to start it a week out, maybe 2 weeks out. And you could really do it as short as a few days, but it's not really like an intra-race thing you want. It's more like a pre-race for the week before type thing. And like I said, the beetroot juice basically lowers your perceived exertion at the same level, same pace, or you can run a little bit faster at the same perceived exertion. So AKA, you run faster, hopefully. So that's how beetroot juice maybe helps you. Test it during training. Take it for a week. where you have like a good track workout or tempo run and a long run, to make sure it's not like really gonna upset your stomach in some way. Your pee will turn pink or red. That's normal, a little freaky. It's a good joke if you want to freak out your significant other, but otherwise it's totally safe as far as I know, and it probably can't hurt to take it. So if you're looking for every little thing you can do to best improve and perform your best, beetroot juice is something that you should definitely look into. So you keep running, I'll keep coaching.